To MoFunk Podcast. My name is David Jang, also known as Logic Cuber.
I'm Cash Cubes, also known as Cash Williams.
My name is Aiden Andrews, also known as the Parody Cuber.
I'm Ice Keeper, also known as Nick Stoker.
I'm not good with names. I'm also known as Griffin. I'm not gonna say my last name because that's a violation of my privacy.
Get docs. Okay. Anyways, so on this podcast, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be getting copyright infringements because we're copying Del Sony podcasts and Cubecast or whatever it's called. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do, if we can, we're gonna do Q&As in the beginning of our videos, but I don't think we're popular enough. So yeah, it's fine. Does anybody else have any ideas what we're gonna do for this podcast? Because we totally didn't plan anything.
I like hot dogs.
That's great.
So we're back in FMC Snake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, start.
Explain
Let's
what
start.
we're doing on our
Okay.
podcast.
So we're going to be talking about the new Moyu cubes.
We're also
Yep.
going to be
Wait
talking
on
about
GPS
feat solving at Nats, cubing in 2017, and a new event that we want to have in WCA.
That's what we're going to be talking about today. Stop saying FMC Snake. Okay, so the first thing on the agenda is talk about Moyu. So what's everybody's opinions on Moyu releasing so many 3x3s?
Well,
I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Okay, fine, you go first.
Okay, so I actually like the new Moyu cubes and how many they're releasing because I kind of like new cubes. Like, I know a lot of people are saying that they're really similar and there's really no difference, but really there is a lot of difference. And personally, I like different cubes. So yeah.
But the only thing about that is that, like, so you know how, like, the Moyu was going to release the Whalon GTS V2?
Yes.
And how, like, there was no performance differences, it just came with, like, some,
Better
like, hardware
figure.
differences?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I think that's kind of stupid, because, I mean,
Yeah.
because
They
you're
should
just
just
buying
make a new batch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should, like, at least try to improve the performance, at least, like, before
Yeah.
they release V2.
Either make a new batch or just, just do a lot of different things.
I do think the V2 will be more popular than the version 1, though, because...
It would just be a waste of money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would, but I think just because it's the newer cube, it
And
will be more popular.
Yeah, it'll probably be like the Along version 1 and version 2. Like, the Along
Yeah.
version 1's probably better, but just because the version 2 came out, everyone likes it more.
Well, no, well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Like how it is, and just because they have
And then they
like,
discontinued
popular-
the version.
no, the only thing is the Allen version 2 is a little bit better because the corner twisting problem. I mean, that was like the number one reason why they released the number. Yeah, that's why that was why they released a V2.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, well, just it feels much different with the version 1. And personally,
Well, they're also releasing a Thunderclap version 2, and I saw a, like, pre-review on it, and it said it was pretty much the same, but except slight, feel change.
I think you're talking about the new Island Phoenix.
No, they're coming out with a,
Thunderclap
actual...
V2.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, but it hasn't been released yet, so no one knows how it feels.
No, there's, like, this guy who got a pre-something on it.
Ooh.
he must have been
A
lying.
Are you sure that?
It's a
are you
pre-look
sure
or
that's
something.
legit though?
I'm pretty sure. No, there's no way, because I mean, you would think like someone like Cubologist would have got it before them, or like maybe like Sayo or something like that, like someone who actually like, I guess knows more about cubing. Because if it's someone that you can't even remember, or like someone small, I don't think they would get the
They
ability.
wouldn't. They just
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if it was Sayo or one of those big cubers, one of us would have already have known about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Considering
mean,
that you're the only one who's seen it, then that's a really low chance that it's legit.
but there is gonna be a Thunderclap V2 coming out because Cubicle did an interview with Fang, and they did
Yeah,
announce-
they announced it.
Yeah, but it's not released on the market or pre-orderable yet, so they said it'll come out in like 2017, I think.
Yeah. I don't think there's even, like, prototypes yet, so
No, there
there's
is
a
one. There is one.
prototype.
Yeah, there's prototypes.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
they showed it in the interview.
I have a
So
question
it
for
might
you
have
guys.
been legit. Might have
So
been legit.
what is the question? Someone's
what,
cubing.
what do you guys think is the
Stop
biggest?
cubing.
Yeah, who's cubing? Well, whatever. What do you think the biggest problem is with the GTS?
The stickers.
Yeah, stickers.
But you can obviously read stickers, so that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not really a problem. I mean, with the
Yeah,
mechanics and the actual feel, the cube itself, not the stickers.
I don't like how it feels so light. I like
Yeah,
heavier cubes.
I like the feel that I like the
Somebody
sound
stop
that-
cubing! Seriously, it's annoying.
Who is cubing?
I don't know.
I think it's Ice Cuber.
No, it's not me.
He's like
Bad
18.
boy. Anyways, wait, what was I saying?
You're saying something
Oh
about.
yeah, the biggest problem about the GTS. Okay, you gotta stop that.
Who the heck is cubing? Griffin, stop.
You can.
Originally, it wasn't me. I just did that to see if one of you guys was still going. Okay, whatever.
Okay, anyway, so I think I like the sound that the GTS gives off when you turn it fast.
Stop!
Griffin,
Oh my gosh.
seriously?
Like, the only type of cube sound that would make sense is the Whale and GTS sound.
You're hurting my ears.
Okay, Griffin, can you stop?
Okay.
Okay, so it does. I think it does have a resemblance to the Gogwon.
You shall?
The
Go
Golden
on,
Yeshao is a knockoff. No, not a knockoff. It's a branch to YJ.
Yeah.
Most
yeah.
companies, so they probably do have some connections.
Yeah, they probably got it. It looks a lot like the Gogwon, so they probably got lots of design ideas from that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
So-
but like,
Hold on to the revolutionary cube, like people were
Oh, yeah.
saying it was.
Yeah,
I
well,
love the
people are their main was the Gogwon, but then they changed to the GTS. So they do seem really similar, but there has to be some difference if they're switching to the GTS.
At one point, here, I'll explain. At Minnesota Cube Mount, I had a GTS, and I actually got a U-Shell there. And somebody asked me to trade away my U-Shell, and because it was so new and it felt so good, I originally didn't want to trade it away. But eventually I did, and the Weilong was my main, and I chose the U-Shell being traded away other than my Weilong because it was such a good trade.
Oh, I still don't understand why you traded your Weilong for a Thunderclap at
That's not what we're
She
talking
said.
about right now.
Oh yeah, but okay. So
So maybe the Gogwon wears out faster.
yeah, it does wear out faster. I noticed that, and I got a white glow gun. I just generally didn't like white cubes, and also not to mention I don't know. I think I just like the feel of the Weilong more. But then I traded
what-
my Weilong.
Wait, what in the world happened to my
Your black
My-
Weilong.
my Yeshao? What happened to mine?
I don't know.
Did I trade it to Andrew? I don't remember.
No, yeah, I
You
think you
tell
did.
us.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Oh yeah, you traded it to someone
Yeah, I remember at she said.
at
Clocks.
Clocks and stuff.
Anyways,
yeah. Anyways,
Can someone stop cubing?
that
let's
is.
move on to the next question.
Yeah. So, actually, just
Keep
for a little
solving
bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
For a little bit, let's just talk about the X-Man Tornado.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, personally, it's my main, but I can't find the right tensions on it.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen
People
reviews
have
of
been
that cube.
having that.
I've never felt an X-Men tornado, so I really don't know.
I've seen reviews which said it was a good cube, but it wasn't their
Um,
main. And
It sort of just seems like an overpriced Thunderclap.
yeah, I, just,
Well,
I didn't buy it.
I got
because
it
it was overpriced.
oh my god.
I got it for $13.
Which is $4 more than a Thunderclap.
I
Yeah,
don't. I'm not
Thunderclap's
really.
underpriced.
Can I speak, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh, my Mega Mate just popped.
Okay. Well, my friend has the X-Men, and I don't really like the feel on it. It's kind of like too light or too smooth.
Stop cubing!
Yeah,
I feel like it needs to have a more crispy feel.
Oh my
it
gosh.
does. It does have a really crisp feel, and
And
not that
that's
smooth.
just me. That's just me. But the one I felt, it was
Yeah.
not very crispy.
Yeah, like the Gans. A lot of people say it's really crispy, but mine's like smooth as heck.
Honestly, I think the Gans
Probably
is
because of the way I set it up. But yeah,
It just
Um,
feels loose.
The Gans
Well-
is like half crispy, half okay.
Do you
Yeah.
know? Does anyone know if the X-Men is a cube that you should break in before lubing, or
no, I think no.
you think it's a cube that you should just lube right away?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I gotta fix my Mega Minx. They just popped for no reason. I was just sitting on the table and it just popped.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it back. I gotta go get a screwdriver.
Oh my gosh, I was going to ship the cubes off from my giveaway that I had like a long time ago. My 30 subscriber giveaway. Like, oh my gosh, like I've 200 now. But I mean, Well,
good one, screwdriver.
David's
Could've been
gone.
244,
We can make fun
but
of David
stupid
behind his
YouTube.
back.
yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about feat solving at Nats.
No, let's make
Anyway,
fun of David.
What happened with my giveaway is like my Mega Minx, which I was gonna have in the giveaway, popped,
Yeah,
and
really?
I lost the piece, and I still haven't shipped it off yet.
Anyway, alright, feat solving at Nats. What's your opinion on that? Do you think
It
there
should be
be feat
allowed.
solving?
It should be an event.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like there should be every event at Nats.
Kids, Nats.
FMCSA.
Yeah, it's nationals.
But I mean, like, well, I guess a lot of people think that feat solving is a waste of time because people don't really practice it.
Yeah.
David is-
But I mean, feat solving is like my third favorite event right now.
I mean, a lot of people do feet. I mean, you know, people who set the world records try to get it. You know, I mean, a lot of people do it, but like not that much, and that's what they were thinking. But still, people do
Yeah, it
it.
doesn't seem like people take feat as seriously as they could.
Yeah, because I mean,
They think of it as a weird, funny event, and I
It-
think
it's
that
like
they
it's one of
probably
those
took it
events-
out because they wanted it to be taken seriously or something.
it's like one of those events where like people don't care to like do it, but like people don't
Like
practice
Mega
at the
Mix.
same time. So like they have like 10-minute solves.
Although
Yeah, just like Mega Minx.
Yep.
feat solving isn't really that much of a relevant event to me. It's enough in which I don't know who holds the world record. It's kind
Yeah.
of sad.
Yeah. Well, it's not that sad.
Who does?
I think he's like from Spain or something.
For what? What?
The feet.
Solving world record.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think there should be feet at Nats or there should not?
I
There
think they
should.
should.
I think they should.
I think
Yeah.
that should just be every WCA event.
I know. I think
Yeah.
for like any speculation, they should just add it for this.
Except for 3x3, they should get rid of 3x3. No one needs that.
Yeah.
Totally not.
Definitely.
Except though, it's not like they don't have enough time. It's a 3-day
Yeah,
competition.
3-day competition.
They have enough time for it.
I don't understand.
Well,
Like,
For
they have
everything.
500 competitors.
it's a 200-day competition. I mean, a 3-day competition. Like, what about the people who need to work?
Yeah. Well,
Well, then you don't sign up.
I think it's a
Sad.
Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday.
Yeah, but
So-
still, Friday.
Right. Well,
Still, like-
Friday isn't that bad. I mean, it's not as bad as Monday.
Yeah.
So for the people that work, like, it's all day, every day. Like, yeah.
Well,
Unless you have like a really, really good job.
Well, I mean, I guess you could call it vacation on that day. But we're all
Yeah.
too young to talk about work. Let's not talk about work.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we have our
The
kitty
W word.
classes.
Yeah. So I think we all think it should be about. I think it should be in Nats, but let's
Yeah.
talk about cubing in 2017.
No, but no, wait, hold up. Let's go back to Nat's thing. So, if you were to think about it, like, why do you think they got rid of it?
Why did they get away? Really?
But it was,
And-
they probably thought it wasn't that popular. Honestly.
and in my opinion, I think it was because feet is not being taken as seriously as the WCA
like,
wants
intended
it to.
it to be.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really matter. Like, how about 3x3? People can just mess around with 3x3, and
Well, yeah, but
like
that's
they can't take it off.
Well,
they're
no.
not
Well, I mean, that's one of the events that everybody practices. 'Cause, I mean, that's
Yeah,
like the
they're-
basis of blind solving, OH, feet solving.
They're like 2 by
Yeah,
2.
but if no one takes it seriously, will they?
I mean, it's not illegal to not take something seriously, but I mean, like if the only thing being done with that event is being messed around with and joked about, then I think it would be taken off
I love when we play.
What was that
Clash
actually
Royale.
happening with
with feet.
Oh, exactly.
Well, I don't know because it wasn't that popular.
Here, let me give
How does
you
that relate to what we were just talking about?
I don't know.
let me give you something. So
Yeah.
So like you're saying, if it's kind of a joke event, then you're saying it's kind of acceptable that
Yeah.
it wouldn't be put there. But what about clock? Clock is at Nats. Yeah, it's considered. A lot of people
I feel
consider it a joke
like
event.
WCA just like ignores that no one is very big on clock.
Yeah,
I
but
still like clock. Clock is cool.
Nobody cares.
yeah, not many people actually take
Yeah,
clock
that's
seriously.
like having the missing link as an event.
So I mean, if they're having clock, then why are they not having feed solves?
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't really get that.
Let's just say that nothing's really perfect. So
Including you.
The WCA is
Yeah.
broken and we should all abandon and we all get perma-banned.
Just kidding, Ice Cuber. I'm
Ice
regretting.
Cuber
Okay.
is unfortunately depressed.
That's fine.
Okay, anyways, a cubing in 2017. Do you think it'll expand,
Well,
increase?
I think
You know, like-
that's too short.
there's these new cubes that are coming out, like the X-Band Tornado, the Golgon Yushao, and the Wailing GTS, and they're just really, really good. And so I think they'll just keep making more and more and more of those cubes. But
Like
then there's
clones?
Yeah,
Do you
but
mean
I
like
want-
clones?
not clones, not
Clones
clones.
for
Like,
like companies to bring in more money.
yes, probably. They're probably going to be a lot of like
I
that.
want
That's kind of like the Wayland
design
GTS
of
too.
the cube.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be more bad cubes being made in
Well,
2017?
Well-
the thing is,
Worse.
Obviously.
Nothing's
better.
gonna be bad.
okay, they're making very slight differences into the cubes so that they can call them different cubes but still get
Yeah.
the money.
Do you think?
Like I want
But
to see a
still,
cube
they're
with
better.
a completely different design.
Barely.
Like,
Yeah.
What
like
if
I
they're
want to
just
see something that's
changed?
like odd from everything.
Huh. Alrighty. What else? Do you think the cubing community will increase or decrease in 2017?
It's been increasing a whole bunch recently.
Yeah, I think it'll increase.
Yeah, so I think it'll increase because I think it was like 2004. The U.S. Nationals had like 40 people, and now it's already up to 500 in like 12 years.
Yeah.
40 people, really?
Some
Something like that, yeah, so-
amount of years.
Yeah, there were not a lot of people
Wait,
back then.
Yeah. Isn't considering that the cube is like the #1 most sold puzzle, isn't that right?
The
I think
Rubik's
so,
Cube.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
Rubik's Cube, but that's still a cube.
The Rubik's Cube.
Considering that, there's gonna be, if you follow the business rate and it's normal, there's gonna be more people buying it, and with more people buying the cube, there's gonna be more people going into it more professionally.
It's like getting cubing.
And through people getting into cubing more, there's gonna be more people going to competitions, making the competitions become bigger. So
Yeah.
if it made sense through a business standpoint, then yeah, cubing's gonna get bigger.
If you think
Yeah.
cubing is going to get bigger, do you think like the competitor limit will change in competitions or?
I mean,
Or not.
with more people, there's gonna be more
Yeah,
people.
if there's more people,
There's just gonna be bigger competitions, I assume.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The Slow and Steady was giant. There's so many people there.
You know, with Nats, I talked with the person behind it all, behind WCA, and so like there was 200 people that couldn't get in on the waiting list.
Oh yeah, one of them
Well,
was
yeah,
me.
because there were 700 people. Over
Yeah.
700 people that wanted to go in.
I think there should be an 1,000 people limit.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it all depends
So
on the
I think
venue.
they just underestimated how much cubing has increased.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no, the biggest thing is it's like the venue. Because if they don't have a big enough venue, think about it, 1,000 people at like just. I don't know what the venue is this year, but I mean that's small of a venue.
in Oregon somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in Portland.
Portland.
Yeah, Portland, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not allowed to cube. I know we're not allowed to cube in the podcast, but I mean, we really can.
Yeah. Okay. So
Not cubing.
we're all ready to move on to the next.
No, we aren't. This podcast has been like 10 minutes long.
No, let's just
We
finish.
can just wing it after this.
Yeah.
Let's just finish this last question, then we'll be done. What is a new event that we would want to have in the WCA?
FMC Snake.
Yeah, I
You're
actually kind of do want that to happen.
My snake's
Well-
so bad though.
Well, but before you do like
I had
FMC
nothing to do with
Snake,
it being bad.
Oh! I just landed a J stick.
they should just have Snake in it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Snake.
Yeah, just Snake. You know.
FMC, don't get bit by the rattlesnake. I want
Okay.
that.
Hear the beautiful sound of the Rubik's snake.
How many steps do you take?
Like in Derpy Cuber's Q&A, what about pen? When you put the cap in the pen on the other side.
Actually,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a,
I tried
I have
being.
a really good idea. So, how about Pyraminx FMC?
No.
No, do you think
FMC for every other like larger cube.
I don't think that the WTA is gonna add like knockoffs to events. I think like
like
maybe the next
Like
events they
Rubik's
follow. Maybe the next events that they might add is like Mirror Block or like Fisher Cube or some other puzzle. In
I
general.
think Fisher Cube would be a good addition.
I kind of want OH Pira.
Or each pair.
Oh,
I want like
jeez.
shape-shifting puzzles and
But that wouldn't be taken seriously at all.
I think Team Blind. Team Blind would.
Team Line would be too hard though because like there would be one designated person to like helping the person blind, and there'll be one person doing the blind solve, right?
Yeah.
But then in the WCA profile, like the person who's like telling the person how to do it, okay, I'm confused.
Would they be considered?
I think the person solving it.
But I just think that team blind would be a really bad idea.
Okay, what
I
about?
think it would be good.
I definitely want Ghost Cube.
Ghost Cube? Well, I mean, the biggest thing is if they were to add like Mirror Cube, Fissure Cube, and Mirror Cube, and Ghost Cube, that's just adding a whole bunch of 3x3 puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what WCA wants.
Because they are knockoffs.
Yeah, they're just really just shaped. They're really just mods.
Shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
like any puzzles that they could actually add? Like, I mean, there's like 3x5, but I mean, no one really cares about that.
Fastest time to assemble a Rubik's
How
Cube.
about like a floppy cube?
There's no really good. Not
What
There's
about,
some
like-
good.
What about like 2x2x1?
That's really easy to solve.
I know, but still, imagine how fast the world records could get.
Jeez.
At a point, like if you were to
And
just do one move, I still think it wouldn't like be that much faster than the 2x2 world record. I mean, if you think about the 2x2 world record, they're like 4 moves, and to like someone who has like 20 TPS, that's pretty quick. So I don't think with like a 2x1, if you were to like just do a 1 move solution, which probably would be against the WCA scrambling regs. I mean, if you were to have a 1 move solution, just picking up the puzzle and dropping it will probably be like a lot of time already.
What about?
Yeah.
What about like 4x4x5?
Keyboards? Do you think they should have like 3x3x5? Do you think they should have that?
No, 'cause I mean those are again just shape mods that people made. Like
No, because they're
What?
not like a 3x3.
yeah, but like a 3x3x5 is a shape mod of a 5x5 cut down using the impossible scale.
Still, it's technically a different cube.
Well, it's not a cube.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a cube. It's technically a
The
different
rectangular prism.
Yeah, it's technically a different rectangular prism.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could add something like the Terraminch, like the Pentaminch or something like that. But those take way too long.
Yeah, it would.
But I mean, that's like an actual like a new puzzle. 'Cause I mean, those had to be assembled like differently than like a 5x3.
The 5x3.
Yeah, a 5x5x3.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you guys had to add an event, what would it be? Like not FMC Snake.
What would it
though.
be?
I would think Team Blind. I really think that'd be.
No, I wouldn't want that.
I mean, if you were to add Team Blind, there would be so many ways to cheat. Along with that, like if someone wasn't following the WCA regulations, like,
OH foot
Team Blind-
solve.
OH foot solve.
What the heck?
I don't really know what that is. I'm trying that right now.
With one
Oh my god,
foot.
sexy words. What?
No, I doubt it.
It works.
All you do is take
The heck?
one of your foot and support the cube while your OH hand is solving it.
No, I meant just holding it with your feet and then doing all the moves with your toes.
Oh.
Just one foot solving it.
Hey, I just did a T-perm doing OH foot.
You're killing us.
I just threw a bottle of lube at my window.
No, David, I mean just holding it with your feet and solving it with that same foot.
Oh.
Let's not get off topic.
Oh, we should get off topic. Our podcast is too short.
Yeah, it is. Let's get as
It's
off topic
not.
as we can. What books have you... No.
No, it's barely about cubing though.
Yeah.
Do you think that like any companies will make like a higher than 22 by 22?
There'll always be like insane 3D printers.
Aren't Moyu
I don't
making 15
Well,
by 15?
No, Moyo really doesn't care about like
Big
making non-WCA cubes now because they just want to focus on
3 by
creating
15.
mostly 3x3 and other WCA because that's like the biggest market.
I don't think any.
Were there,
I don't think any large company will make one of those big cubes, but like I said, there's always going to be people making them.
Well, I mean, there's always like Mefforts and like Oscar Van Deventer or like Tony Fisher would make those cubes.
Maybe. I mean, but how much would they sell those for? Would it be,
I really hate my chair.
would it even be worth it?
There will definitely be people who buy it, and I mean, if you were to sell for like 500 each, just one person buying it would probably make back a lot of money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there already is a prototype for a 24x24 by YJ, like a branch of YJ.
Again, though, I feel like there's definitely gonna be just single people 3D printing big cubes like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's landed. Oh my god, you just landed that Griffin. What the heck?
Oh, nice.
Oh, what?
Canning, not cubing, David.
Griffin.
David,
I landed the Statue of Liberty to a beacon with a J stick.
David, this isn't our Ken podcast.
I don't care. That was an amazing flip. I wish I was on cam.
Hey, we're gonna have to cut this out of the audio when people are messing around.
Yeah, sorry.
Your audio's really bad, Cash.
Yeah,
It is.
Oh, no, it's fixed.
It's fixed, yeah.
Oh, it's fixed? Okay.
So what do you guys think about the new brand Oak Tree?
Oak Tree? What?
What?
That's a brand?
No.
What about Kung Fu?
Yeah. No, how about this? Here's a controversial thing. What do you guys think about rebranding cubes? Like, it's taking the same exact model, but like branding it with your own company.
Like the bullfight and that other cube? I forget what it is.
Oh, do you mean the Chi Thunderclap and the New Island Phoenix?
Wait, there's this one company that's very, very obviously just like rebranding and boxing cubes.
New Island Phoenix? I mean New Island?
No, there's this one cubing company called the Great Life or something. And they're just rebranding a cube completely. I forget which cube are they rebranding?
Thunderclap?
No. Like a YJ cube.
Yongjong? Wait, no. Wait.
Wanlong?
No.
Yongjong is what YJ stands for. I don't know why I said Yongjong.
Young Jen, yeah.
Do you think I can land another J-stick?